y'all? Long time no see, yes, but I'm back and I'm better. But what's up, y'all? I hope y'all are doing amazing. So today's reading is going to be like a quick little check-in to see what's going on with y'all, to see what y'all spirit team got to say to y'all, and yeah, so let's tap in. If you'd like to book a reading with me, the link is in my bio. Turnaround time is, what I got on there, 3 to 5 business days, something like that. I don't remember. So the turnaround time is that you get the reading to your email. Yeah, follow me on my Instagram at Naya FSC. Follow me on TikTok at Naya FSC, and follow my YouTube channel, Healing with Naya FSC. So yeah, let's tap in. Oh, just a little warning message. Now, well, more so PSA, public service announcement. All readings from now on will be on YouTube. So full length readings are going to be on YouTube. I'm going to post like maybe 10-minute videos on my social media pages, 5-10 minute videos, but like the full reading is going to be on my YouTube page going forward from here on out, just to let you know. All right. Whew. All right, so let's tap in and see what's going on with y'all. So you got the 4 of Pentacles, and then you got the High Priestess that's coming out, right? So I want to say with this 4 of Pentacles coming out in reverse and the High Priestess coming out, I immediately thought like you just giving your energy out to shit. And I feel like with the High Priestess coming out, I feel like you giving your energy out to shit that's outside of you right now. And you got the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And I usually never read the bottom of the deck, but I'm like, I feel like you battling a lot and you're not really focusing on like internal stuff, or you're not really catering to yourself as fully as you need to. And I feel like you know this. Let's do one more. And I feel like since you've been going, like, I feel like you kind of been like spread thin. You kind of been a little bit everywhere and not been really with yourself. And I feel like it's been making you a little hopeless and making you stay in these certain cycles to where you feel like you can't get out. And I feel like you don't feel like you have the tools that you need to close these cycles out in your life to get to where you want to be. Yeah, so I feel like that's kind of where you are right now. Yeah. So it's like you just going in like a little circle over and over again with whatever that is happening in your life. But Spirit is saying that you have the tools to close these cycles out, but you need to believe that as well. All right, what's the advice from Spirit? Spirit for the collective. You need to have some patience. You need to have some patience with whatever you are building. You need to have some patience with yourself. I feel like whatever it is that you know that you want to do, girl, you know it. You already know everything that you need to know. Like, you are very knowledgeable on whatever you need to do. And you need to apply that knowledge and have some goddamn patience. Shit. Like, You really sharp and quick on your feet, to be honest with you. And it really goes to show, to clarify, I mean, not to clarify, but with the high priestess coming out, like, you know what the fuck you feeling. You know what you need to be doing. But you just have to be patient while spirit works things out for you, okay? Like, they are saying that you are really good at whatever you're doing. Like, whatever that you want to do, you know it. Can't nobody do it like you. All right, let me see more into the spirit. Yeah, and once you finally act like you know what the fuck you're doing, act like you know where you're supposed to be going, spirit is saying it's so much forward movement that's happening with the Eight of Wands that's gonna be coming in. But first, you gotta take a chill pill. You gotta take a chill pill and really just, I feel like, honor your feelings, honor your emotions right now, okay? Sit down with yourself. Whew. Okay? Sit down with yourself. And once you sit down with yourself, you're going to be a lot more grounded. And then that's when things move forward for you. Yeah, things move forward really, really fast once you get out your own way. And stop giving to everybody else outside of you. You can't pour from an empty cup. Okay? All right, let's see what you look like. Let's see what you look like. Follow. Let's see what you look like. Ooh. Whew. And I feel like as you are moving through these cycles, I mean, closing out these cycles and taking these steps forward, and as things are changing for you, you're gonna have people that's gonna be trying to interfere with what you got going on, that's gonna be coming in. And for some of you, they may be feminine energies who are not right up here, not right in here, okay? Whew. But you really need to ignore them and like silence out that fucking noise, okay? Trust your intuition on people, okay? But you gonna be working like really, really hard, and it's gonna be paying off. And spirit is saying, don't get caught up in other people's shit. Don't get caught up in people trying to bring things to you. Don't get caught up in that shit. You know when somebody ain't right for you. You know when somebody's trying to distract you. Okay. Okay. Whew. So yeah, it's really more so about you just silencing out everything. And I feel like that's kind of perfect, because as we are wrapping up Mercury retrograde, we are going into a shadow period. And that's for another 2 weeks. So the energy still looks a little murky until we are fully out the clear. So that may be why things, you know, you may feel like things are slow, things are just not changing. We are in a retrograde right now, y'all. Spirit literally slows you down on purpose. If they need to, they will. So you can close these necessary cycles out. They don't want you to keep carrying the same old shit over and over and over again into this, and they're trying to put you in a new cycle. They're trying to put you into these new beginnings, but you can't have no negative shit that's gonna be coming in there with you. You feel me? You know what I'm trying to say? So just hold on. And I feel like that clarifies really with the Nine of Wands as well. And then with the Queen of Pentacles and then the Queen of Swords coming out in reverse, they can also signify past people who are trying to come into your space too. It's a retrograde thing as well. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do some animal oracle just because they already kind of fell out. Yeah, you're really capable, y'all. You're really, really capable. So don't be thinking you can't do something because you can't, okay? Oh, I'm gonna shuffle about 3 times. Hey, I'm here. Be careful with me. It's not a threat, it's a warning. Yeah, be careful with me. And I feel like, honestly, that's really a message to anybody who tries to come into your space right now at this time. Because spirit is really, I feel like they kind of got you like in a bubble, to be honest with you. So anybody trying to fuck with you, pause. Wait, no. No, not to that. Let's move on. Yeah. Let me stop playing. Okay, come on. Let's collect these notes right now. Let's collect these notes now. Yeah. So you got the squirrel card. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. And what did I say? And that goes back to like your current energy with the star card in reverse, the world card in reverse, and the magician card in reverse. You have to believe that you have the tools that you already have the tools with you to create the reality that you want. Damn. So the magician card is all about somebody having like all of the 4 suits, basically all of the tools that they need to make some magic happen. You need to tap into that card. Let the magician card be what, girl, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be fucking witty. You get what I'm trying to say. And it goes, and you got the be playful card, okay? And I feel like y'all have been stressing so fucking much. It goes back to the Temperance card from Advice with Spirit. Like, y'all need to have some fun in your life. Go outside, girl. Shake some ass, you know. Enjoy the rest of summertime while we still can, okay? Ooh. Like, shake some of that stagnant energy off of you. All right, well, that's cool for this deck. Ooh, that's cool for this deck. I'm hearing the song I'm a Bee by the Black Eyed Peas. Y'all need to play some music that really gets you in that energy of believing in yourself and having confidence in yourself. So create some a music playlist that gets you hype, okay? That get you in the mood to make some money, that get you in the mood to create, that get you in the mood to want to shake your ass with the Be Payful card, okay? You just gotta do something that gets you add some energy and have you believe in yourself again, believing in life again. All right. Oh, period. So you got now is a lucky time. And I feel like that goes back to the 8 of Wands. So once y'all really just, honestly, turn your mind off and just do. The more you think about something over and over again, the more you don't make no type of fucking movement. Turn it off and just do, okay? Because once you act like you know what the fuck going on and you act like you know who the fuck you are, that's when things shift for you with the 8 of Wands, and now is a lucky time. So Spirit is saying don't, okay? I feel like, damn, what was I trying to say? I just went blank. Hold on. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. My mind just kind of went blank. Yeah, and if you know, bunnies are all about good luck, prosperity, right? So once you actually just take action towards things and just stop sitting there and doing nothing and just worrying yourself and just giving it to everybody else but you, that's when things change for you. And then once you are finally locked in with yourself, you need to go full throttle with it. You know, don't take your foot off that motherfucking gas. Okay? Okay. Whew. Okay. Yeah. How much should I put this about 4 times? Okay, let's see what's going on career-wise. Well, let's see what else is going on career-wise. Damn. What the fuck did I say? Damn, what the fuck did I say? Damn. Okay. So, I don't mean to be a know-it-all. I don't know. I don't lie. I'm just saying I don't lie. So, you got money playlist. So it says create one, play while working, creating whenever you need it. So it just goes back to what I was saying about believing yourself and having music that uplifts you, because music is energy. You sing, like, you be rapping and singing along the shit like you fucking wrote it yourself. So you need to sing things with purpose, okay? Sing things that get you up, that get you hype, okay? So like I know, like I was saying, like that I'm a B song or Black Eyed Peas. Whenever you hear that shit, you're like, I'ma be living that good life. I'ma be living that good, and you feel it and you internalize it, and it can shift your whole energy. Okay. And then you got the astrology card, and then you have utilize astrology to help you. So understanding the planetary aspects that we are in, like I was just saying, we are in a retrograde now. Retrogrades means things slow down. So that's why things can look like they look. That's why things can seem like things ain't changing right now, because we are in a retrograde. So the more that you know your birth chart, the more that you know like what's going on astrology. Damn, hold on, that word be fucking me up. Astrologically. The better you can make moves, the more what I'm trying to say, turn it on, night, turn it on. The more you can make better money moves, smarter money moves. You know what I'm trying to say? And I also want to say your second house and your 10th house are your money placements. So that can really help you see like what you need to be doing in your career, you know, how you can make money, how your relationship is with money. So if you don't know your birth chart, you need to get a reading. Okay, for some of you, you are a writer. So I don't know if it's poetry, writing books, having a blog. Your spirit team is saying that you need to be doing that. Okay, and for some of you, you may be going through a career change, or spirit is saying it's time for you to switch things up in your life, because that may be aiding or adding to the fact of why you feel so helpless, because you've been doing the same thing that you know you are not passionate about. Because you got the career change card and you got the explore your passions card. Explore your passion says go deeper with the things you enjoy to do, try new things, create your talents. Create your talents is where your abundance lies. Okay, and I think that goes back to the writer card for some of you. So some of y'all may have like just given up on writing like a while ago, but you know that you love doing that. Spirit is saying you're a writer, baby. You need to do that. It's time to change things up for you. Okay, and then you got the foundation card. Build on solid foundation. Spirit is not gonna let anything move forward if it's not built on solid foundation. So if you got some holes and some cracks in the motherfuckers, they gonna purposely poke right through them bitches to make everything crumble. Okay, because they want you to build, to have something that can't be shaken by anything, not even you. Okay. And then you got the bat signal card. Call on spirit for help. Ancestors good with money, deities, archangels, etc. This came up in a reading a while ago, to be honest with you. Yeah, so call on your spirit team for help. And whoever you believe in, if you light them candles, if you whatever work you do to get your results needed, do that. If you work with certain deities, for some of you, now let's make a PSA. Don't be calling on these deities and you don't know shit about them. That's how your ass get fucked up, and that's how tricksters fuck with you. Okay, and negative energies and things that you ain't got no business tapping into because you ain't doing no research and you ain't show that deity respect. Okay, so make sure that you are doing thorough research. Some of these deities require you to be initiated into their practices. Okay, so don't be out here just going willy-nilly lighting these candles, calling on all these type of different spirits that you ain't got no business connecting with. Okay, start with your ancestors first, and then certain deities will connect with you the more deeper you get into your practice. Okay, so just be mindful to that. Okay, and you always have archangels that are always able to assist you, but then again you have to do research on them as well, so you can understand which archangel can benefit you, can help you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Archangel Ariel, she is good with confidence. She's good with strength. Archangel Michael is good for protection. Archangel Raziel is good for spirituality, the esoteric type of things. When you're going through a spiritual awakening, he's around you. You know what I mean? And I believe Archangel Jophiel is good with intuition, good with your divine femininity. Yeah, if I'm not mixing that up. So you have to really know like who to go to for certain things. For like your ancestors, you need to know their spirit. You need to know, you know, what they were good at, what they weren't good at. So you need to go ask your person like, hey, what was my grandpa? What did he love to do? You know, what was his career? Did he make money? Was he good at saving money? Were they good at this? Were they good at that? You know, you have to know who to go to for certain things, okay? Okay, because certain ancestors can help you with different things because they all have different talents. Yes, we. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory. It's just time to shift things up for y'all. That's going to help move things a lot further. And you already know this. And whatever you are trying to tap into, you already have all the knowledge that you need. You just got to be patient with yourself so spirit can move things for you. And understand that we are in a retrograde right now, bro. All right? All right. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. I think I'm feeling called to do like one last pull from this. So I'm gonna do one last pull and I'm gonna move on. All right, some of you are artists. So this can be painting, making jewelry, sewing. So you need to be doing that. So some of you are artists, some of you are writers, okay? All right, and then you got the scarcity mindset card. So it says, always thinking you're lacking, can never get ahead, thinks the money you spend will never come back. So you really have to change this in yourself. That can also be why you feel like you just going in the same circle of nothing because you haven't changed up here. And what's up here can really affect what your output is. You know what I mean? Like the actions you take. Okay? And so the scarcity mindset can be so fucking deep. So if you grew up in poverty, right? If you grew up in poverty, if your whole family was fucking poor growing up, it can really make you hold on to things. It can make you be too rigid in moving. It can make you stay in a job for longer than you know you should. You know what I mean? You know you don't like it being, you don't, fuck, nice, slow down, girl, slow down, take a breather. You know you don't like being at that place, but it's good money, right? But it's killing your fucking spirit. So it's like you staying there for comfortability. You staying there because it pays the bills. You staying there because, like I just said, you comfortable. But your spirit is not happy. Your spirit team looking at you like, girl, we waiting on you. Okay? So you really gotta think about that. And that really goes back to childhood. And it goes back to how your parents lived as well. Man, it really just fuck with you. So you really got to do some affirmations on that and do some journal prompts as well. I'm trying to think, like for me, like I grew up, my family really grew up poor, honestly. Like, yeah, we grew up not having a lot. So I see how the scarcity mindset plays a role in some of my family members and even myself. And it's like, you have to do real deep work to remove that, right? It's a really deep root and it get passed on from generation to generation. And all kind of goes back to slavery as well. And us not really having, and our ancestors not having nothing. So they had to make a way to get things, you know, and it really fucks you up. Like it's real deep ancestral work that goes into a scarcity mindset, okay? And it's like, once you break free from that, you notice how things change. And once you break free from that, I feel like you can help your ancestors elevate in a way as well. Always remember that the work that you are doing down here always elevates your people, okay? And then you have the sacrifices card. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices to get to where you need to be, downsizing, etc. So don't be scared if you a little tight on certain things right now, but you have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in your business. You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in your house. You have to invest in like certain things to help you feel better internally. You know what I mean? And sometimes you have to do tough decisions. Okay, I mean, I know you don't want to work like this right now, but you have to understand the climate we in right now. And it's like, well, what I'm trying to say, sometimes you got to do what you don't want to do to get to where you want to be. is what I'm trying to say. So maybe you might have to do this little job right here just for a couple months to get to where you need to be, okay? Yeah, you might have to return that. Turn item, return, or like downsize, you know, live under your means for a little minute, okay? But it all pays off in the end, okay? And it's like, what are you willing to sacrifice as well? Are you willing to sacrifice your mindset, your scarcity mindset, to get to where you want to be? So you got to think about those things as well. And you have take control. It says, take action to better your situation. Co-create with spirit. They're waiting on you. Like I said, your spirit team is literally just waiting on you to make the first step. You staying stuck in something, you are unhappy, and you fucking know it, because you had the high priestess out and you know you're not satisfied right now. So what are you doing to change things? Are you doing journaling prompts on money? Okay? Are you taking action with what you need to be doing with the King of Swords, and you know that you're good at it? Are you changing things up, shifting right now? Okay? And it says, trust the signs. You already know what to do. You have all the tools and insights you need to act. And it goes back to your current energy when I pulled the High Priestess and I pulled the Magician card for you. You have to believe in yourself with the Squirrel Spirit coming back around. Okay? You have to believe in the messages that are getting. Trust those intuitive hints, because you are very, very intuitive. You know what the fuck you feel. You know what's going on with you. Okay? But you have to trust. They cannot do anything for you. All they can do is act when you're ready to act. You know what I mean? They can't do nothing for you like that unless you do it, okay? But don't be so too rigid to where you are overwhelming yourself. You feel me? You gotta be playful in this life. You know, I love a good chuckle, bitch. If it's one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna laugh, okay? Because I can't do this life without it. Like, I have to fucking laugh. I just find shit funny, man. Just even saying that, I want to chuckle. Like, what? So yeah. So I just say, really do some shadow work right now. Do some shadow work on your mindset surrounding money, because I feel like that's a really big block for you. And I feel like a scarcity mindset about like hope and about how things can look for you, you know? You have to be hopeful. Yeah. So you gotta, like, where is this coming from? Go back to your childhood, because that's where a lot of things really stem from, if I'm gonna be honest with you. The way you saw your parents moving, the way you saw your grandparents moving, the way you saw your sisters and brothers, your cousins, everything, that shit really affects you deeper than you know. I should be wanting to fucking know. Like, I'm telling you, y'all, if you really need to go see get a therapist too, I say get one. Yeah. Woo! All right. So I'm gonna pull a couple of these tea leaves, see what they talking about. I think I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna do this one instead. I don't know why I just do. So I'm gonna shuffle these about 4 times. 1, 2. That's French. The trois, quatre, cinq. Shout out Madame Safa. All right, let's go. What's going on? So you got the hat card. You will be playing a different role. So things are changing for you once you act like you know what the fuck you're doing and you take some action. And that goes back to, damn, hold on. To honestly all your fucking cards. But really, your career change cards. It's time to shift in your career. So Spirit gonna force your ass whether you like it or not. Either you do it the easy way or you do it the hard way. Your choice. Okay. What's going on with the collective? Oh. Oh, period, y'all. Okay, you got the broom card. New home, new motherfucking attitude, bitch. And I think, okay. And then you got the egg card. Success assured with good plans and hard motherfucking work. And that goes back to what I was saying about the 9 of Wands that you got in the future. Like, it's gonna be some hard work, but you gonna be making some motherfucking progress, and it's gonna be fast progress. Okay? So some of y'all may be getting a new home. If you looking, this is your sign that it's the right choice, and you need to be looking into moving, because it's gonna help shift things in your attitude, and I feel like it's gonna help shift things in your energy. I mean, your energy in your space. Duh. So yeah, that's what's up. Period. Love that for y'all. Period. Okay. What else? What's going on? Let's do it. Okay, so you got the land card. It says stepping into a new experience. Yes. And you got the shield card. Oh my fucking gosh. Am I psychic or am I psychic? You need to defend yourself, right? You got stepping into a new experience. So once you get out of the stagnancy that you're currently in, you take heed to the advice that is being given to you, and you trust the signs that your spirit team is sending to you personally. You got new beginnings awaiting for you, and it's coming real fast, and it's gonna be real motherfucking good, bro. I'm about to say bitch, but I'm like, okay. You need to defend yourself. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier about you having these unbalanced energies that's trying to fuck with you as you elevating. So you need to protect yourself. However you protect yourself, whether you be candles, you praying, but if you know that you a worker, yeah. But if you don't do that, do what you do to protect yourself. So that means shutting the fuck up about your plans, not telling nobody what you're doing, keeping things private, don't say nothing until you launch. You know what I mean? It's things like that is defending yourself so nobody can interfere with what you got going on. Whew. Because it really helps. People be nosy as shit. Nosy as fuck. And sometimes they don't really have like bad intentions, but you don't want like no type of projection going on to your projects, to your plans, to what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? You don't need none of that shit. It's so unnecessary. Okay? So spirit is saying that this new experience is going to be happening whether you like it or not. So either you can do this work right now, or it can be forceful. And when spirit has to step in, it's tough. It's tough. I'll say that. So yeah. Okay, you got surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. I feel like this goes to how you feel internally. You know you're not happy. Literally, you know you're not happy. You give into everything else but yourself, and you wonder why things are not changing for you. You know the truth, girl. Don't lie to me. You know what's going on, okay? So once you really accept this and you take the necessary steps to better yourself, that's when things shift for you, okay? But you gotta be real with yourself. And once you are real with yourself, that's when new beginnings happen. Yeah. All right. Last pull. Anything else? Damn. Okay, you got surrender your belief in scarcity. Again, the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So put some positive affirmations around your home. Say some positive affirmations. Listen to some positive affirmations. That goes back to the money playlist. Listen to songs that get you right. It's this one song called Blessings by Jay Gemini. Girl, turn that shit on and rap that shit. Rap it like you fucking wrote it, okay? Yeah, because if you just stay in this mindset of thinking that things can never shift for you, that you are not supported, that ain't nothing gonna ever happen for you, then it's not. Point blank, period. Yeah. I really touched on it already, so really go back to really childhood, okay? Because that's really where it is. That's really where that root stems from. And it has surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Okay, so for some of you, y'all got somebody coming in. Spirit is saying that love will be coming in soon. Okay, so if you got any and I must say toxic things, but like things that you know you need to work on, you know you need to work on it. You know what's going on, okay? So they're gonna be bringing somebody in. So you might be even getting signs with the surrender denial card, to be honest with you. And you running from it. You running from fucking love. Why is that? You don't want to get hurt again. Like, what's going on with that? So Spirit is saying do some journal prompts surrounding that. Do some work around that. And I really say, honestly, y'all, therapy. Journal prompts can do a lot, but talking to somebody and having like professional feedback, that's really, really good as well. And even talking to your own spirit team and asking them to come through in your sessions while you journaling, because they will. And they'll start taking over the writing. But that's automatic writing now. But anyway. And that really brings some things up for you, because I remember like sometimes when I journal at my altar sometimes. And I remember this one time I was journaling at my altar and I was going over some of these like mommy wounds that I was having, and it was coming up where I was like, damn, I didn't really feel like it's loved when I was little. So I looked for that love. I didn't feel that like maternal love from my mother. So like whenever like my best friend, I would love going over to her house because her mom gave me like the love that I was always looking for in that. And I feel like my spirit team really helped me unpack that wound. And I really cried my eyes out, to be honest with you, at the fucking altar. And I feel like they really helped me get to that breaking point. And it changed a lot of things for me, honestly. It was like such a big breakthrough. So do some things like that. Maybe journaling, you know, about your scarcity mindset, and even doing that at the altar if you have an altar. It can really, your ancestors can really come through and be like, yeah, you saw us doing that growing up, so now it's in you, and now we want this to come out of you. You feel me? Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. You know what I'm trying to say. Shit. I think I'm gonna close it out with some self-care. I feel like I'm not gonna put like positive affirmation, because your positive affirmation is to believe in yourself. So I'm gonna close it out with the damn, hold on. I kind of want to pull some of these ancestral like generational trauma cards, because I feel like a lot of this is kind of stemming from like ancestral things, you know what I'm saying, that you need to work through, that may have been assigned to you to work through. So I'm gonna pull this deck, and then I'm gonna pull the self-care deck, and then I'm out this bitch. Woo. Oh damn, I got a whole, wait, it's some empty cards in here, hold on. Damn, y'all. Hold on. Oh man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Bear with me. Yeah. Okay. Now we in this bitch. We in this bitch, baby. Girl, I just cuss just because I can. Who gonna check me? Who gonna check me? Nobody. Whew. Let me stop playing. Okay, let me do this for something. 2, 3. And such things that my collective is breaking. Oh. What's some ancestral things that my collective is breaking? Some ancestral things that wow. Wow. Okay. So for some of you, okay, let's just start with what's matching. So first, so for some of you, which goes back to why I even felt called to like pull from these cards, you got pessimism. So some of your ancestors like always believed in the worst, nothing good could ever happen to them. And you may have grown up seeing this, which is why I was saying like you need to go back to childhood to really figure out what the fuck is going on and why you always feel like things can't change for you. Did you have people around you? Did you have like your elders always thinking that nothing could happen, like they would always pick it up and stop at something? You know what I mean? Like they just never had faith in good things. And then it's like when you grow up and see this, you don't even know how bad this can really affect you until one day you're gonna like, damn, like I ain't this. But then you're like, oh, my dad used to do that. My dad talked like that around me. And I internalized that, and this has now become my reality. Gotta change it. And so for some of you, it says broken home. So some of your ancestors never grew up with 2 parents in the house. Parents always fighting, arguing, not happy together, but staying for image. Okay? And that goes back to why you could be in denial yourself, that you can be in denial with yourself because you grew up with people who were in denial. So, and that maybe look like for some of you, for people staying together just for image. You know what I'm saying? Like not wanting to leave because you got to keep it together, but they was fucking miserable. So yeah, so some of you never had 2 parents growing up in the house. Parents are always fighting and arguing. And that can also be going back to why you are scared of intimacy, why you're scared of committing to people, because you don't think it's going to work out. Like I'm saying, everything really comes from your childhood and comes from ancestral trauma, to be honest. Shit just get passed down if it's not worked through. So, and then some of you could be working through abuse, like physical, emotional, and sexual abuse. Okay, so maybe that may have happened to you. Unfortunately, and I am sorry to hear that, to be honest with you. Like, not to me, but I'm sorry to hear that. So you could be working through that, and that could also be why you're scared of intimacy as well. So you really got to go back through these things and journal about them and talk to a professional about them and be real with yourself about this shit, because it's going to cause some powerful transformation in your life. Yeah. And like I just said earlier, the work that you do down here, so with y'all like working through these things, it can change so much for your bloodline, for those who come after you and for those who come before you. Okay, so if your ancestors who experienced this shit, who may have experienced abuse, may have been pretending, oh, did I say this one? Damn. Did I say facade? Because y'all also got this card. Pretending to be someone they weren't. Y'all also got facade. So some of y'all ancestors may have been put on the front, like to show other people like yeah, I gotta like this, I gotta like that. Oh, I'm good, I'm all that. But the whole time they are dying inside. You know what I mean? And that also goes back to your surrender denial card and why you may be doing this to yourself. Because you grew up watching people like this. And that really can affect you. You know what I mean? So, like I was saying, you may have had ancestors who did some of these things, and just by you not choosing not to do that, choosing to say no and choosing differently, you are helping them so fucking much. Okay? Like, you don't even know, bro. You helping them elevate a lot. Whew. All right. Yeah, so a lot of the what I just touched on really goes back to your whole reading. Like I'm saying, like this shit really be deeply rooted in you. And if you don't really go deep, like do the internal shadow work that's needed, nothing will ever change. You will never build anything on solid foundation. So that's what it is. And they're not gonna let you have anything unless you do the real work. That's what's required from spirituality. It's not just pulling cards. It's not just finding out love, 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 money, money, money. This is real fucking work. We changing bloodlines. We're not trying to live like the same over and over and over again. Like that's so fucking boring. Change some shit up and do the real work so you can change things and elevate and get what the fuck you wanted, right? But it's like hard work is needed from you. And that's really internally right now. So take advantage of this retrograde, the rest of it that we do have in this shadow period that's coming up, and sit down. All right, did I shuffle? Let me shuffle about 4 times. Hey, I'm here. I know you've been through some things, but so have I, baby, yeah. So don't let your past reflect you, cause the bond we got from heaven, baby, don't block your blessings with me. So that's that Eric Bellinger song. That's my shit too. And that goes back to your surrender, your fear, intimacy. Some of y'all got love coming in. So you need to work on that shit before Spirit's not gonna let you sabotage this shit. Work on yourself. Open that heart up. Do some heart chakra work, heart chakra journal prompts, heart chakra affirmations. Get you some rose quartz and activate it to where you open that heart up and bring things up that you need to work through immediately. Whew. Damn, did I shuffle? I'm gonna shuffle 2 more times. I know I shuffled a couple times, but all right, let's some self-care in my collective. So again, you have look to the stars. That goes back to my utilize astrology card, understanding the transits that are happening right now, because the transits that are going on affects you, okay? Something may be in one of your houses that's either breaking you hella good luck, slowing you down, or is a good time to just ride the wave. You know what I mean? So always pay attention to astrology. If you don't have your birth chart read, please get it read. I'm gonna put somebody who I would recommend y'all to go to. Her name is Yana. She's on Twitter. To be honest, I haven't seen her on. Well, anyway, I'll put her Twitter handle in here. And I would encourage y'all to go book a reading with her to get your birth chart read. I'm like, yeah, it's a couple people. I'm gonna just put them on here, okay? All right, so, and then you have meditate and then aromatherapy. Ooh, okay. So yeah, meditate is pretty self-explanatory, just to calm you down and to, honestly, meditation is where your spirit team can really speak to you. So in your quiet moments, just keep your ears open, keep your eyes, keep this eye open, keep your, trust what your body is communicating to you. That's your spirit team in those quiet times. That's when your intuition is really, really sharp and they can really get a message to you because you don't have 50 million other things going on. Why do I sound like that? 50 million other things going on, okay? And then you also have aromatherapy. And I feel like with aromatherapy, so like certain scents can calm you down. So like I know peppermint. So peppermint can, if you just smell that, can clear like a lot of mental fog that's going on up here. And you can also use it to protect yourself as well. So for lavender can calm you down as well. It can keep you at peace and give you some anxiety relief. So just sniff that or put that on yourself, maybe on your crowns, on the sides before you go to bed so you can have a peaceful night's rest. So doing things like that. So certain scents can cultivate certain moods. So like maybe an orange scent. Oranges are all about happiness. positive energy, joy. So maybe a citrus type of scent, you know, put that in a diffuser, have it, you know, diffusing around your house. Diffusing around your house, like shit, I don't know what the word is. And then watch how your mood changes and how it can uplift you. Okay, so doing those things will help a lot. And you got music at the bottom of the deck. I never read from the bottom of the deck, but bro, that just goes back to all the cards that you got about your money playlist. You know what I was saying about how music is energy and how it can really change your energy. All right, y'all. You gotta believe in yourself, okay? Have some hope, have some faith, okay? Look up the spirit animal of the rabbit. Look up the meaning of that, of bunnies. You know, because I keep getting pulled back to that, and read a message on that. Okay, and you might even start seeing bunnies. Shit, I don't know, because I keep getting pulled back to this fucking card. Okay, so whenever if you ever see a rabbit out or a bunny out on your walk or something, let that be a sign from spirit. Okay, good things are happening for you. Yeah, even if it's, especially if it's in a place that you know you ain't never seen a motherfucking bunny there before. You ain't never seen that shit. That's a sign from spirit, girl. Okay, so always remember that if you ever see an animal out on your path that you have never in your life seen there before, look it up. Especially one that you are seeing frequently that just came out of the fucking blue, look it up, okay? Whew. So I think that's it, y'all. I think that's all I got for you guys. New beginnings coming, but first you gotta do the work. Do it the easy way, or we can do the hard way. All right? Yeah, if you'd like to book a reading with me, the link is in my bio, or the link is down below, or in my bio, whichever platform you're watching this on. I'm grateful for y'all. Thank y'all. I thank y'all spirit team for coming through. And yeah, I appreciate you. If you'd like to leave me a tip, my cash app is Naya888. Yeah. I hope this helps y'all. You got this. Holla back at you. I'm trying to think. What's gonna be my catchphrase, my sign off? I don't know. I have to brainstorm. I'll come back with it. Yeah. All right. Bye, y'all.